What's going on, Colts family? It's your boy Zay Ortiz, and I'm back with another live episode in the basement. Colts win in Germany. Colts win in Frankfurt, Germany. I told y'all, we're gonna get more than 4 wins, and we are sitting at 5-5. Oh boy! Now look, it wasn't a pretty win. It was rather ugly, and it was rather weird. Like, everything about today's game was weird. Me watching it at 7 o'clock in the morning, watching football at 7 o'clock in the morning, watching a Colts game. Weird. When it seemed like there wasn't no action until there was action in the first quarter and then action in the fourth quarter. But it's like, it's just weird. But you know how I like to do. Bring y'all to out my outside noise. I'm gonna talk a little facts, talk a little smack about the game. Start off with my shout outs. Ooh, Hurricane Dio. That's what I'm talking about. Sack, 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 sack. Love it. Quiddy Pay had a sack. Tyquan Lewis had a sack. Oh, Grove was doing his thing, playing his ass off. Whoo. Shout out to Downs. Them two catches was, woo. He made the most out of them. Them third down catches. Shout out to Pitt, man. They should have gave you that TD, Pitt, but it is what it is. We scored on it. Whatever they threw to Pitt, he made his damnedest to catch it. He made his damnedest to catch it. Well, let's go into it. Let's go into it, y'all. First quarter, we scored. I thought Pittman should have scored, but they didn't give it to him. Right? JT Money gets the touchdown. Got it. And he didn't have a phenomenal game. He did not have a phenomenal game. He had. Let me get to his stats. Let me get to his stats. One more time. He had 23 carries for 69 yards. The average of 3 point yards. Not a signature game, not a show off game. I mean, he was able to move the chains a little bit, a little bit. Zach Moss, I only seen him a few times. 1 carry, 2 yards. That was it. That was it. Gardner Minshew, 18 for 28, 194 yards. And he gave them one for us. Not too bad. Nothing to brag about. Not too bad though. He helped us keep the lead, but then almost gave it back to them. He threw that INT when he's back there trying to make things happen with happy feet. Just gave right back to him, and they came right down. And thank God they missed the field goal that they were supposed to get. Whew, man. Defense. Well, go back to offensive line. Not too shabby, but it was either Mitch was just being happy back there for no reason because they didn't sack us. They didn't get no hits like that. But it seemed like Mitchell was back there, happy feet and improvising and doing a decent job at it, making us move the chains. But we wasn't scoring. Not like that. And he overthrew some people. And the Pats defense came out to play. Because after the first quarter, we didn't score again until the fourth quarter. Now we talking about a team that's 2-7. Team that's 2-7 that we supposed to beat. But it's a rival team, so those games are always hard. Come on now. This is the first game we ain't scored 20 points. And it was against the Pats who were 2-7. What? And they had players that was banged up. No, don't get me wrong. Our defense stepped up. It did. It did. But if you watch the game, it looked like They were just running down the gut on us. And we stopped them when we had to, because clearly they didn't score any touchdowns. But watching the game, it was like, what is going on? Like, after those sacks kind of came back to back to back, it was just like, run up the middle, run up the middle, run up the middle. Stevenson had 88 yards. Zeke had 54 yards. That's over 100 yards. I was like, what is going on? Then Pay gets hurt. Then Buck was out for a few series. Kelly goes down. I'm like, what is going on? So it's like, yeah, defense held us down. Yes. But it wasn't pretty, but it was still enough. And the sacks count. The INTs count. 2 INTs to shut the game down. So defense carried this year, but just at times watching the game, I was like, what is he gonna change it up? Or why did he change it up from when we was getting all those sacks? I don't know. But something happened. Because for a while they was just taking it down the gut. And Mac Jones ain't no superstar like that. You know, he could put some touch on the ball and all that, but he ain't, he not launching and he not mobile like that. So that played in our favor, but boy, the game was a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be, probably what everybody else thought it was going to be. 10-6. That was the score. 10-6. That's it. Great catches by Downs. With Mitchell trying to make some things happen on third down. I'll take that. Special teams coming through in the fourth quarter. Now, hey, I'm thinking we're going to score. No. 3 points. I was like, well, I was like, oh, man, we're going to get it in the end zone. We're going to get it in the end zone. Patriots defense steps up, man. Steps up. With just enough. Just enough. Because it was still a 50-yard field goal. Still a 50-yard field. It wasn't like it was a 25-yard field goal. It was still a 50-yard field goal that he had to hit. And he already missed one from 57. But that's okay. That's okay. Ain't too many kickers hitting it from 57. There's a few. I can name 1 or 2, 3 on my fingers that's making it from 57. And Gay is one of them. So, hey, who knows? Maybe it was a little brisk and thick out there in Frankfurt. But 5-5, got the win. Jacksonville loses. Tennessee loses. Houston wins. But we still sitting in second place. Still keeping the hope alive. Going into the next weekend with a bye. Everybody get rest up. Everybody relax. Enjoy it. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Come back. Play Tampa Bay. I think it's Tampa Bay. Can't remember. But come back and get back on it, man. No Minshew magic for this game. He was just Minshew enough. Or it was enough Minshew. It was enough Minshew. It was enough JT money. It was enough defense to hold it down. But that was to be expected, right? That was to be expected. Our front four was supposed to dominate. And they did for a while. But you can't say they dominated if, Matt Jones still threw for an average. He threw over 8 yards. And if both running backs combined got over 100 yards. So Defense dominated when it needed to. And them INTs came in when it needed to. Boy. And we got some luck. We got some luck because that INT, that 32 court, if Matt Jones would have threw that ball right, it would have been I'm going to say that. It would have been a touchdown, y'all. Y'all know it and I know it. But hey, I'll take that horseshoe luck. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. And that missed field goal, yeah, I don't think that was luck. It just went wide right. And it was like a 24-footer. So either way, a win is a win. I don't want to complain too much about a victory, but I expected more. But nevertheless, I'm going to take this ugly win, this dirty win, this win in Frankfurt. Let's not go back over there and have close games like that. And let's bring it back home after this bye and get the wins that we need to get to make things look a bit interesting, y'all. Can we do that, y'all? Can we do that? Because this 10-6, that was it's a bit nerve wracking. It's a bit nerve wracking, man. The only real highlights was really Josh Downs, and those only came in 2 plays, but they were plays on third down that we needed. And Minshew came through with a little bit of scampering back there and a little bit of stop, pause, run, stop. All right, I'm going to toss it. And Downs reaching out his body, laying out his body, catching the ball. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. 1-4. Good catch. Can't catch I don't want to say easy ones, but he catches the ones that I think that he's not going to catch, and he doesn't catch the ones that I think he should be catching. But it is what it is. That was another one that helped us move the chains. So, hey, man. It is what it is, Coach family. Like, I don't want to complain, man. I'll tell you what, though. When y'all was watching the game, man, and it was fourth quarter after Matt Jones threw that pick and he went down and sat on the bench, man. Whew. That was a grown man holding all his emotions in and not trying to cry. He was sick with it. Sick with it, man. And then he got benched. And Zappy came in and tried to do something. Tried to do something. And on that last play, there was too much going on. Too much. Too much. And then I don't even the ref just gave him the first down. I was like, oh no, I think we stopped them. Ended the ball game right there. Nope, they just gave him the first down and went right into the other play. Hiked the ball, dropped back, fake spiked it, threw it, INT. That's what you get, dumb. That's what you get. That's what you get. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that INT. We'll take those two. Defense wins the game, y'all. Defense wins the game. Offense keeps us in there, keeps us steady. Special teams gave us the lead. Minshew holds on to the lead. Defense secures the lead. And we get the win 10-6. Ugly, ugly, ugly. But a win's a win. I'll take it. I don't care if the team was 0-15. Don't really care. So, no people going to say, oh, y'all supposed to get that win. Y'all barely made it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But look, we got a check on the W side. 5-5, and we sitting at 500. Whew. Man. I thought we would have been at 5 a little bit earlier, but that's okay, man. We are here. Like I told y'all, we're going to get more than 4 wins this year, and we sitting at 5. And we're going to keep on counting them Because anything after 4 is better than the record that we had last year. All right? New coaching scheme, new quarterback, new players, a lot of new different pieces. And we are moving forward and making good strides as we are at a better record now than we were last year. Y'all stay blessed, man. This is Jose Fuego Ortiz. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe, man. You know I do this for the fam. I do this for the love. I'm out of here. Peace.